Hello everyone, welcome to and welcome back to the channel. Today, I decided to take a break from horror and fighting games and wanted to focus on something a little closer to my childhood. At the Summer Games Festival, Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, was officially revealed. After seeing this trailer, I was blown away by what Toys for Bob had shown off. The return to the classic format, while being a follow-up to Crash Bandicoot Warped, was a pleasant treat I wasn't expecting. After viewing the gameplay and combing through the trailer, there's numerous points I would like to break down. So here are my impressions to the Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time reveal. First, I would like to comment about the game's overall presentation. After taking a glimpse at this game, you'll begin to realize how gorgeous the art style and visuals are. Rather than going for a realistic looking cartoon like the Insane trilogy did, It's About Time seems to be going for a more cartoony animated picture, more resembling the Looney Tunes. The colors pop out so well and the environments look amazing. Although I was a bit iffy on the character redesigns for the legacy characters, their designs did eventually grow on me after looking at the gameplay reveal. Speaking of which, the gameplay. Looking at the gameplay, this game looks like it's going for the route of a traditional Crash Bandicoot game. Crates are to be broken, the game is going back to a 2.5D roaming atmosphere with some tweaks added to make the gameplay style stand out. I noticed while watching the gameplay, Crash seems to have some of his moves from Crash Bandicoot Warped back, including the double jump and the super body slam. The game showcased multiple gameplay additions, including rail grinding and running on walls. New masks reveal the new abilities for Crash, including the ability to slow time and change gravity. From what I noticed, these masks don't seem to replace Aku Aku, so that's really nice. All of these seem like great additions to the Crash Bandicoot formula. I just hope we don't get bombarded with numerous gameplay changes that end up feeling more like gimmicks rather than power-ups. Overall, the game seems like it's going in the right direction in terms of gameplay and pleasing longtime fans like myself. Crash 4 seems to introduce multiple characters into the game. We did get to see a snippet of Cortex's gameplay in the trailer, and he seems to play different than Crash. Crash's Twitter hints the idea of multiple playable characters with multiple costumes, so that'll be an awesome touch. I can only predict that we'll be getting more costumes post-launch, judging by the digital exclusive reward. So far, that's what we've seen from the official reveal. After breaking down the trailer, there's several things I noticed about the game that I thought I'd like to share. When I noticed the gameplay format, it seems like Crash is going back to the roots of Crash Bandicoot 2 and Warped. A good indicator is the numerous worlds that we can travel to, ranging from the prehistoric to pirate worlds, the future, and a variation of the Wumpa Islands. However, one of the dimensions we travel to seems to be Gazmoxia, based on the henchmen in this level. With the return to form, I'm certain that we will go back to the traditional Warp Zone style of progression from Crash Bandicoot 2 and Warped, rather than the linear progression style of Crash of the Titans, Mind Over Mutant, and even Crash Bandicoot Classic. The game seems to be introducing 3 new characters called the Quantum Masts. These things seem to be power-ups and new gameplay changes to the game. Looking at the box art, you'll notice that there was a 4th mask that was not shown in the gameplay trailer. We are still unsure of who this character could be, but we'll be finding out fairly soon when there's another gameplay trailer showcase. It also does look like these masks will be playing a big role even in the story as well. Just watching the trailer and preview already, I have a feeling that the game will offer a deep story with its presentation, loaded with cutscenes and lots of story banter, different from the time warp messages from previous games. This cutscene aspect really reminds me of Crash of the Titans and Mind Over Mutant. While this game is going to go for the official 4th entry in the series, Toys for Bob does plan to acknowledge the post-Naughty Dog games within the story, referencing them as either different dimensions or multiverses. This is really nice for Toys for Bob to pay tribute to multiple developers and publishers of previous Crash Bandicoot titles. Lastly, something major I noticed at the end of the reveal trailer that I thought I should mention. We do have confirmation of all of the consoles this game is going to launch on, including the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and the Series X. Weirdly enough that there's no mention of a Nintendo Switch port or even a PC release. Probably the biggest question mark I have running through my head right now is that there's no mention of a PlayStation 5 version of this game coming out. With how close this game is releasing to the next generation of consoles, I find it weird that there isn't a PlayStation 5 port to this game yet, or even announced. My guesses are this is going to be something revealed later, or it's going to be one of the PlayStation 5 backwards compatible titles with the PS4. I'm not sure what it's going to be, but only time will tell. Overall, I am really impressed with everything Crash Bandicoot 4 has revealed so far. I'm excited to see the return of my favorite 90s mascot I grew up with. We'll be receiving more updates for the game, so please stick around for more breakdowns and wish lists I have for this game. Anyway, that's all I have to break down and predict for the day. I would like to thank you all so much for tuning into this video. I know it's been a while since I made a video like this. With what's going on around the world and my busy life schedule, I still wanted to create something for you guys. I'd appreciate it if you could hit the like button and please subscribe. While you're at it, comment down below your thoughts and opinions about Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time. Honestly, I am really looking forward to the return of Crash. Again, thank you very much for watching. My name is Nick, and please remember to stay hydrated.